Hello everyone, this is Potato Spud. I hope y'all are doing great. I feel very ecstatic right now. I just went on a 6 loss streak in Overwatch competitive and actually won the most recent one, and now I'm fucking free of my curse. But if you hear my computer fan whirring in the background, um, that's just my computer going awry. It's been around like 5 years, so give or take, it's going to be shutting down anytime soon, and yeah, I won't be able to turn it back on. But nevertheless, last episode, I believe this is episode 19, so episode 18, we spoke with Julia and the King, and basically what happened was that Rex here, our boy, his brain is basically degrading, and so Julia basically told us, I keep fucking saying basically, but Julia told us that there's a doctor here named Dr. Henry Jameson in Jacobstown, who's knowledgeable in, like, I don't know how to say it. Is it like neurology, that he's able to fix Rex's brain? And so pretty much we basically ended the episode by fixing Rex's brain, and so now what we're going to be doing is we might be actually finishing off the Fallout New Vegas series. So yeah, I know last episode I basically said,
Holy
damn it, I keep saying
shit,
basically.
shit.
I know I told y'all that I was going to shut down, like go to the NCR power generator to allocate. I was about to say the word again. To allocate the power from the NCR to, what do you call it, the Lucky 38, but instead we're gonna be talking. Oh, let's actually save right here, because this is like a one-time thing and I don't want to lose it. Let's talk to this man right here.
We've got a lot to do to prepare for the president's visit, and not much time.
Goodbye.
I've heard of you.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Okay,
This is a delicate matter, and we need all the help we can get from people we can trust.
for sure.
We've got a lot to do to prepare for the president's visit, and not much time. Once we start, we'll be on a strict timetable. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm all set.
Good. The president doesn't arrive until tomorrow. Get some rest. I'll brief you in the morning.
So the reason why we're doing this
Morning.
mission first instead of the power generator one, is
Glad
because
you could join us. Most of my men are already on duty, and the crowd has already started gathering outside. We've got a busy day ahead of us.
okay. So what's the plan for today?
The plan is to get through today without the shit hitting the fan. So I'll be overseeing the security team personally, and keeping in constant contact with people over the radio. It's a good bet that the Legion is gonna try something today, so we have to be prepared for anything. We'll do whatever it takes to get the president through this visit in one piece.
Let's get this show on the road.
President Kimball is arriving shortly. If you want to do any last-minute security sweeps or take a look around for anything suspicious, do it now. Once you're ready, meet me outside on the observation deck. But don't take too long.
No worries. Alright. So investigate the area. I'm not too sure where this fucking area is, but sorry, I got distracted. The reason why we're doing this mission first instead of the power generator one is simply because if I do the power generator one, I'm gonna antagonize the NCR that are that are inside the power generator, and so
Only engineers and authorized personnel are allowed upstairs. No one can go upstairs without authorization.
I've always wanted to see who's authorized to go upstairs.
Only NCR engineers or people with explicit permission from Ranger Grant are allowed roof access.
I've always wanted to see the president's vertibird.
Sorry, no can do.
Pretty please?
Okay, just this once. Make it quick though, I don't want to get in trouble.
And so if I antagonize the NCR, I'm gonna have to kill them, which is going to basically make it impossible. Oh my gosh, I said the word again. It's gonna make it impossible for me to
Hello.
do this mission without fighting the NCR, I believe. So yeah, And so there's 3 key points you want to take care of when you're handling this mission. So when President Kimball,
Have you finished your security sweep?
yes, I'm ready. When will the president be here?
Looks like that's his vertibird coming right now. It's showtime. Let's not mess this up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some security procedures to oversee.
Oh, for sure, yeah. So there's 3 key points you want to be aware of. So number 1, there's 3 assassination attempts by this Caesar's Legion that's going to happen, and if you stop 2 of them, you're going to be successful. Number 1, someone's going to attach a bomb on the vertibird. So I believe if you have repair 50, I don't think I have repair 50, but I'll check. We can stop that assassination attempt. Number 2, that person way over there is going to be killed by one of Kaiser's agent. Okay.
Hello.
And the 3rd one is that someone's gonna run up to President Kimball and try to stab him. But what I'm gonna do first is try to head up to that dude.
Thank you, my fellow Californians, who have come so far to answer the call to service put forward
Okay, there you go.
by the Republic. It is for you that I have come here, and it is because of you that I am able to do so.
What are you doing up here? Oh, We're just going to be a moment. I think... Fuck it.
We enjoy our privileges
You've got mail.
the greatest of risks, and are prepared to make the most noble sacrifice.
There you go, that's one of them.
It is
Sorry
because
if
of
I'm
that when
quiet,
first
but
class,
I think we just need to take care of one more assassination attempt and we're Gucci. So I forgot where the bomb is located in the vertibird, but what I might just try doing is just stopping the assassination attempt when the dude is running up.
His father worked as a caravan
Let's actually save right here.
and his mother, like many Californians, braved the ruins of the old world as a prospector. They suffered through water shortages, raider attacks, and the brotherhood of war. Like our mighty Sierra Nevadas, they
Oh,
endured.
where is that thing?
But the time came when they could no longer shoulder the burden alone. 12 years ago, they called out for help,
Come on.
and the Republic heard
We
them.
gotta stop the assassination attempt. So I was right, yeah. I can't stop it unless I have repair 50 or explosives 50.
Men and women stepped forward to say,
I'm just a dummy.
I will carry the weight. And at Owens Lake, we made true on our promise, driving out the raider tribes to establish a lasting peace in the eastern Sierra Nevadas. We carried the weight, and though we left behind many of our brothers and sisters on that battlefield, it did not break us. 10 years ago, Chief Elise
Might not be able to do this actually.
representatives of the Desert Rangers to discuss terms of what would become the Ranger Unification Treaty. The treaty was more than a resolution to welcome the Desert Rangers into the Republic. It was a covenant to protect Southern
Sorry, I'm getting
Nevada
really
and
anxious right now.
Union
And the fan whirring in the background is not helping at all.
There are some back home who will ask me, but who are we protecting? What is Nevada to us? Sometimes we forget that the light of our society shines beyond our borders.
Oh man.
Sometimes we take those privileges for granted that our forebears fought so hard to achieve. We must always remember that wherever Californians stand, we carry our principles with us. Equal respect, representation, and protection under the laws of a just republic. This was the same fire that burned in the heart of the old world.
For the NCR president being here,
We
there's
are the heirs of that
not too big of a crowd. It's like really small.
Eastward of the Pacific, Into the
I don't
darkness
think
of
the
this wasteland,
amount of security and the cost to like protect Kimball just for the small audience was not worth it at all.
Jeremy Watson answered. You answered. Together you carry the weight. And when EFC Watson's platoon came under attack at Forlorn Hope, he took the greatest risk. Not only for his fellow Californians, but for California itself. He was prepared to make the most noble of sacrifices to defend the principles of our republic, even here, on the vast soil.
So,
His actions are a beacon to all of us who stand here today in tribute to his valor. Private First Class Jeremy Watson, on behalf of the Senate and people of the new California Republic, it is my honor to present you with the Star of Sierra Madre.
oh nice.
Not far from this spot, a monument stands as a tribute to the sacrifice made by those who came before us. The men and women who fulfilled the promise we made to the Desert Rangers. Its back is inscribed with the names of the troopers and rangers who carried the weight. And because they made the most noble of sacrifices, it did not break us. 4 years ago, we held this dam.
Oh my
4
gosh,
years
this dude
ago,
just
we
keeps
carried
starting
the
on.
weight.
I kinda just
4
want to shoot him
years ago,
myself.
we drew a line through the Mojave as clear as the Colorado River. A line that Caesar cannot cross. Today, you stand here with our brothers and sisters to hold that line. Today, you honor all Californians by carrying that weight. Today, you are the waves of the Pacific, pushing ever eastward. You are the sequoias rising from the Sierra Nevadas, defiant and enduring. You are the great western light of California, torchbearers in the darkness, living reminders of all that is best in our republic. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, awesome.
Okay, let's just get right out of here. Okay, I'm waiting for you. I want to get shot. Let's go.
Oh, is the assassination attempt not gonna work? Because I didn't disable the bomb? Damn, that sucks. You're dead, son. And there's nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry.
Shouldn't you be keeping an eye out for...
Damn it. I can't believe it. I'll have a security team sweep the area to see if... I'm also canceling the president's speech. We'll have a
Oh, I was supposed to tell him. Oh shit, my bad. Well, I don't want this run to be perfect as well, because I kind of knew that the president was gonna die unless I had like 50 repair and 50 explosives. But, you know, it's kind of more fun if you kind of fail. Did I hear a knife? Wait. What the fuck just happened? That was successful? What the heck? I was supposed... okay. So, that was actually not supposed to be successful at all. That engineer... I'll basically go over what was supposed to happen. He gives the speech, he's running down here. As soon as he starts running down, one of the NCR Rangers is going to spawn in with a knife and he's going to try sniping. I mean, like, stabbing the, what do you call it? The president to death. And that's the second assassination attempt you gotta stop. Else that vertibird is going to explode, but thanks to some random bug, the engineer spawned too late and the plane was already going ahead. yeah, I guess. Wow. Let me just save there. That's fucking weird, but I'll take it. Now, the next thing we want to do is we want to sadly cut our ties with the NCR. So, let's start killing these mother hubbers one by one. This might be... Let's do that. Let's take out the anti-material rifle. Oh, what? Wow! Freaking Rex just went ham on the freaking NCR here. Let's go. Let's take some of these service rifles. Thank God that these NCRs are kind of like low level in a way. Else Rex would have got his ass handed to him. So let's do that. Alright. Now we can divert the power away from the NCR into... Oh! Come on. Oh wow, good job. Power the substation. There you go. Go to El Dorado and report back to Yes Man. Let's freaking go. That was easy as pie. Oh, nice. So, in this case, barter. Do we want to put our barter up? Repair. Survival? No. Let's just put it up to medicine. We're gonna need a lot of healing. That was easy. I'm actually not sure if this is the final mission for Yes Man. I know there's like quite a lot, so hopefully it ain't too bad. The next one, if it's the last mission, I'll be like, okay, sweet. What I might have to do is actually fix my combat armor though, because I do not have anything to protect myself, especially for the last fight. There's gonna be a lot of gun shooting, people with ballistic fists going at you, so I gotta have all the armor I can take, or else I'm gonna just get two-shotted by every freaking thing. So let's go to the penthouse. I think it's the penthouse. Yep.
President Kimball survived his visit to Hoover Dam. Nice one. Now, moving on. Don't you love seeing the Lucky 38 all lit up? Sign of things to come. Exciting news! The Legion's massing troops in a staging area east of the dam. Attack imminent. Monster of the East ready to roll.
Nice. I have a few things to take care of before the battle at Hoover Dam.
Sure. No problem. So long as the Legion doesn't attack before you can get there, which I'm sure they won't.
For sure, sweet.
Your move. Great.
Let's go to the casino. I'm not too sure who else can fix my armor, so but I always know that Mick and Ralph's is someone that I can trust. So let's go to East Side, Free Side, and Eastgate Free Side, and fix that. And yeah, that's kind of crazy. I'm already finishing the Fallout New Vegas playthrough already. I thought it was gonna be next episode, so I was kind of holding off on like. Not the. I know I'm not emotional at all, but it's just like, it's kind of like the feeling of like, wow, we're finally fucking done with this thing.
How's it going?
Oh no!
Oh shh! I didn't mean to jack that. Oops.
Hey, thanks
meant
for
to
getting
talk to
Del
Ralph.
Dante fixed up. I was really getting sick of it. Now, what
Do you offer any other services?
I only offer services if the king gives the okay. Impress him and we can talk.
Who is the king?
If you haven't heard of the king, you must have been living under a rock or something. The king has his boys all over Freeside. He controls the water pump and is essentially the go-to guy for what goes around here.
Never mind. I have some other questions though.
Okay, ask away.
Goodbye.
Thanks for stopping in.
Alright, I think we just gotta talk to this dude then.
Welcome back, buddy.
Could you repair some things for me?
Sure. Let's see what you've got.
Okay, it's just combat armor. Then I think caps. Alright, sweet. Anti-material. No, I think I'm good on that. Done. What guns do you have for sale? Weapons. I just want to sell him all my service rifles. The Ripper, you can take that. You can take the trail carbine, I don't need it. And yeah, I think that's good.
Another satisfying.
Sweet. Yeah, I just want to get this thing over with. Now... Now, I think... Give me a second, sorry about that. Something just popped up in my OBS for a second, and I had to look at it. I don't know, it's asking me to create a new transition for some reason. Come on, Rex. Got it, game.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
No worries. And if I'm not well equipped enough to battle, I forgot his name, but the monster of the east, Lanius, I can just always use my speech as a backup, so yeah. If I ever need to cheese the boss, there you go. Sweet. Presidential. No, I didn't mean to do that. Penthouse. Awesome sauce. Let's do this.
Are you ready to head for the dam? Caesar's Legion is due to attack at any moment.
I'm ready to go to the dam, baby.
Great! So I've been looking over Mr. House's force projections and running some calculations. It turns out there are two ways we can win this thing. Hear that? We have options.
Nice.
You could route the dam's power output to the facility under Fortification Hill. That'll restart its reactor, just like you did with the Lucky 38. That'll wake up the Securitron army you left on standby and give us enough force to push the Legion and the NCR straight out of the Mojave.
Nice.
The other option is destroy the dam's generators. Without those, it's just a big bunch of concrete. The NCR won't have any reason to stick around. You don't have to decide yet. For now, all you have to do is take this override module and install it on the terminal in the power control room. Good luck. See you at the dam.
For sure. Let's do this, baby. I heard from from my coworker that
You must fix the control room. It's
once you finish, if you ever played or finished New Vegas, Fallout New Vegas, you know that after this mission, you can't play the game anymore. You kind of have to, what do you call it? If you want to keep playing your save, you. Oh damn. Oh damn. You have to play your save before you actually finish this part of the mission, which kind of sucks. What I heard from what do you call it, my coworkers that the game, I mean the developers were intending to add a feature where you can actually continue playing off the game after you finished the this Hoover Dam mission. But of course, again, Obsidian Entertainment only had like 18 months, so they didn't really get the chance, you know, to like put all the stuff they wanted to in the game. Oh my gosh, it just keeps shaking. I can't tell. Come on, Rex, get better. No. Wait, what? There's a woozy face. Oh shit! That's the... I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot. Oh, the boomers! There you go, the boomers. Oh, snap. Sweet. I wish we had more soldiers here, but oh well. What? Where do I go? Oh, I have to go down there? Let's go down this elevator. Then I believe we have to make our way around Hoover Dam. So, yeah.
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room.
Wait a minute. Where does it want me to go? No way, I gotta actually fight these. Oh! I was not expecting to one-shot him. Oh my gosh.
Hi! Nice to see you again. So, we can blow up the dam's generators, or I could route the dam's entire power output to the fort. That'll activate a certain army of Securitrons and set them loose to ravage the Legion. What do you say?
Send the power to the fort.
Yes! This is gonna be fun!
Nice.
I'm unlocking the east power plant. Hit the manual switch, then go topside and deal with the Legion and NCR.
Okay, sweet, nice. Let's save right here. I'm gonna create a new save, just in case I fuck up real bad. Oh no. Oh. Sweet, thank you, Rex. Nice. You subdued him. If we had extra robots with us to protect us, that'd be awesome. Not gonna lie. sorry, I gotta do what I gotta do. Wait, so I'm supposed to be heading downstairs. I'm not too sure how to go there then. My dumbass thought there was supposed to be a door here, but no, I'm just supposed to be turning on this switch. I feel like a major dumbass now. Yeah, as you can tell, I never really done a playthrough of Yes Man. I mostly do the NCR run through. But continuing forward, yeah, pretty much everything's been going, like in terms of my life, everything's been going fine in my life. Just been coding here and there, as always, nothing special, which I kind of like, because I'm one of those type of guys that doesn't like it when their life changes like always, all the time. I'm more of a simple man. Code, rinse and repeat. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm like really owning these foods. Sweet. We got the other bots here. But yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my playthrough of Fallout New Vegas now. Can't see shit because of the explosives. Nice. And I also should have put more points into my strength. That's why you see my my hands like wiggling a lot when I try to aim with this bolt action rifle. You're supposed to be having like 100 strength for this thing, I believe. If not, like, feel free to correct me. Sweet. Hopefully Rex is here. Yep. Nice. Good boy, good boy. Can I see the dude up? Oh, snap. No, I do not want to aim that. I'm sorry, sir. Oh my gosh. I think there's supposed to be a bunch of Praetorians here, but I don't see any.
You won't escape me.
Oh.
Show yourself and I may.
Sweet. Nice, Rex. We're actually a good duo, Rex. I am not gonna lie. We like freaking wrecked those Praetorians. Okay, let's actually save here, and I just want to test out one thing. I just want to see how much damage I do. just need to see like how much damage I do. And then I'll talk to him. Oh my gosh. Oh, sweet. Oh my gosh, I just keep looking. I didn't need to put that one there.
Like that?
Oh my gosh, dude! Yeah, the bolt action rifle is not it, baby. It is not it. But at least we know. At least we know.
An envoy of Vegas, yet you carry yourself for battle. If so, you cannot truly be of that city of cowards.
If you think you got any chance of taking Hoover Dam, you're wrong. Maybe you're willing to listen to reason.
I see you fight with words, like all beneath the flag of the bear. Let us hope your skill with weapons proves greater.
This battle's decided. That's why I'm here.
So you seek quarter? Terms of surrender? Our roads into NCR are hung with the bodies of those who attempted to negotiate with us. Save your speeches. We will take Hoover Dam and move forward until our feet crush the setting sun beneath them.
Move forward? The Legion spent years trying to take Hoover Dam.
Hoover Dam has never seen the mass strength of the East. Only legates such as Graham, who deserve the fire Kaiser blessed him with. Now I am here, and make markers of your people as the Legion carves its way west.
And then, what of the East?
You speak in circles. What of the East? I am the East, and I will prove it this day.
If you need all the East to crush the West?
The victory here shall be swift. Our forces shall take the dam, secure it, then build a road west on the bodies of the NCR. The East will hold. Once across the Colorado, nothing to rival Hoover Dam remains.
It is not the strength of the East that will slow you. It is their weakness.
Your weakness? You seek to thwart me by claiming the Legion is too strong for you?
NCR's weakness is its size. It'll take your entire army to hold the West.
That does not mean we would not succeed.
Eventually. But moving your whole army west means losing the East. You can't hold both.
The East was a hard-fought campaign. Even now, Kaiser drew too much of the Legion's blood needed there for this. Hoover Dam is but a place. I will not have it be the gravestone of the Legion, whether quickly, or as you describe, slowly, by attrition.
There is victory in wisdom, Leggett.
As for wisdom, there is wisdom in your words, man of the West.
Sweet.
Know that I shall return east. I shall not remain there forever. On that day, the strength of the bear shall be tested. If the West is one day filled with ones such as you, perhaps it shall be a worthy fight indeed.
If you feel that war matters that much, perhaps you'll see differently in time.
My coming would have saved you, set your people free in ways they cannot see. War would have tested them, broken the weak with its violence, yet allowing the strong to arise. Violence gave you that strength, awakened you. I can see it upon your face, where 2 bullets left their mark. Perhaps it is unfortunate Wolpes was not here to hear your words. Something tells me you would prove more than his match. Until the day when our armies meet again, Courier. I shall wait for you on the battlefield.
Yeah, kinda sorry that I kinda pussied out on the fight with the Leggett Lanius, but I kinda wanted to get this episode kinda over with. Not because I don't like recording anything, but this this fan here from my laptop is like triggering me. Like, it won't shut up. I try to like give it some like burp taps like you would to a baby, like toddler. It won't do anything. And I've taken so good care of this laptop too, cleaning its fans and shit. But I'm so sad. Like this, man. Anyways. Hello, son.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for.
Hold that thought, General. I wanted to introduce you to some friends.
And, well, these boys with you? Hello there, Smiley. Guess it ain't no secret how you, I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? Was just reaching in my coat to give you a cigar.
General Oliver, Hoover Dam is ours. Leave at once. I suggest you leave before my boys open fire on your men.
I would sooner spit on the grave of my dead mother than let some courier walk the wasteland fuck talk to me like that. Who the hell do you think you are? Looking to cash your chips to the sound of NCR bullets, huh? I can oblige.
I don't want any more violence. Wait, are you sure that's wise?
Look, I know you're riding high right now, but let me tell you, you ain't pissing on me right now. You're pissing on the bear. You've been far enough west, I'm guessing, to know how far that claw stretches. Fuck with the bear and...
How about I ask these robots to fuck you and your entire battalion with a rocket barrage?
You want me to make tracks out of here, head back west, tail between our legs? No. I came for a fight today. And if you're looking to make me budge, you better have a damn good left hook, or I'm not going anywhere.
Because you're talking and not attacking?
Yeah. But I wasn't expecting a fight when I came up here. And now that we're talking, I don't like the sound of things. Do you know what you're doing? Making a nation like you think you're doing ain't like chowing down on a pile of fancy lad snack cakes. Think you got the guts to carve out a frontier? Build towns, protect the roads, run supplies, train troops?
I guarantee I've put more thought into the state of Mojave than you or anyone in NCR.
Hell. Can't believe we got suckered by some road jockey. Should have watched the flank while Caesar's best was making all that noise. I know what those robots of yours can do on a bad day, and I'm not eager to toss lies at them just to make a point. But if you're taking this place, you better hope you can hold it. I'll give my superiors my opinion, but I don't think they're going to listen. So if NCR comes at you, and it will, pray you're ready. I promise you, our situation's reversed, I'd see you hang.
I see. Yes, man. Please throw General Oliver from the dam.
What the hell? No, get away from me, you goddamn TV on wheels.
Bye, have a great time.
You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but, well, I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me, reprogram my personality to be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry, everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters, so they know what to do. Vegas will be protected. So that's where I'll be, off making a few changes. And I guess I'll see you around. We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, part of the Securitron army was diverted to the Strip to keep order. Any chaos on the streets was ended. Quickly. Chaos became uncertainty, then acceptance with minimal loss of life. New Vegas assumed its position as an independent power in the Mojave. Supporting the ideals of independence, the courier was recognized as the man responsible for a truly free New Vegas. He ensured Mr. House's tyranny was broken, and neither Caesar's Legion nor NCR would ever gain control over New Vegas.
Though the wasteland became anarchic after Hoover Dam, the Boomers' display of power dissuaded fortune seekers from attempting to penetrate Nellis.
After the courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than before. Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Good Springs thrived. More travelers stopped by Good Springs on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
After generations of being beaten down, the great Khans were finally broken by the courier. Those few who avoided the courier's wrath moved north into the wilderness of Idaho, where they tried once more to rebuild.
With no cure for the Nightkin schizophrenia in sight, the disgruntled Nightkin left Jacobstown. Without a treatment, their insanity grew. The crazed Nightkin terrorized the wasteland, and Jacobstown suffered repeated reprisals from mutant-hating humans. In the end, the surviving mutants abandoned Jacobstown entirely, its existence quickly forgotten by the rest of the wasteland.
The Kings retained their control of Freeside, and while they continued to favor the needs of locals, they tolerated the citizens of the defeated NCR.
After Ray's brain was transplanted into Rex's cybernetic body, it took Rex some time to adjust to the old scrapyard dog's memories. Eventually, Rex's mind settled peacefully, melding his own memories with that of long travels with old Lady Gibson.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 Powder Gang tormented the Mojave Wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
Prim Slim proves to be an able-minded, if not able-bodied, sheriff for Prim. And due to his slow speed, some crooks get away without a scratch. But Prim continues to prosper under his watchful robotic eye.
And so the courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
Well, thank you guys for joining me. Yeah, that was quite a journey. I'm not gonna lie, this is my favorite game of all time. I know the episode's kind of short. Oh wow, there's already a bug right there with the production executive producer. But I want to give credit where credit is due, so I'm gonna just keep the credits rolling, so that everyone can just see like, oh, who made this amazing, fantastic game. Aside from that, I guess I'm just gonna go on a little bit and talk about the future of the channel, and also a little bit about my life, because I don't know, this episode was kind of small, so I didn't really get to talk. So if you just want to hear me rant, feel free to stay. Else, I'll see y'all in the next series of just me playing whatever. As for the next series, I'm gonna stick with the LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga. So if you guys aren't into that, what do you call it? All you would have to do is, I think, probably wait like 12 episodes at most. My schedule for that specific series is going to be 3 episodes. So if you don't know the complete saga, each chapter is broken down in 6 by 6 because of each episode, right? And for each episode, I believe there is 6 parts to each. And so for every episode, I'm going to be trying my best to complete 3 parts. So that's where you get 12 episodes. After I finish LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga, then I'll be working on BioShock 2. That there is probably my second most favorite game of all time. Way better than BioShock 1, in my opinion, just because of the gameplay alone. And I mentioned this before, but the story is, I like it. It's simple, but it's kind of like touching, because I don't know, it involves family, and I don't want to spoil it. But for that specific run, I'm gonna try getting the all good ending, because that's my favorite ending of all time, and I just want to show you guys how to get that ending as well. But yeah, aside from that, what do you call it? I might take a hiatus in a little, like, somewhere in the near future. Oh, there you go. There's Chris Avalon, MCA. But aside from that, yeah, the reason why I'm taking a hiatus is I'm not too sure how long this laptop is gonna last. I'm not gonna fix it. Reason being, I already spent a fuck ton of money already trying to fix this laptop. The screen. After that is something internal was wrong with the laptop, and I dropped like so much money into this laptop. Yeah, I don't think it's worth fixing it. But luckily, one of my coworkers was kind enough that she basically lent me her gaming computer. Reason being, something happened, and so she's going to start working remote. So thanks to her, thank you very much. The problem is that I'm gonna have to like work with some of my other coworkers to get some extra parts so that I can move the parts for that gaming computer into another gaming PC case so that it can run better. She told me that the game can run like, I don't know, like what do you call that game again? It's the one with Norman Reedus where you're like Death Stranding. She told me you can run it on like ultra settings and in 60 FPS, and I'm like, okay, shit, awesome. So yeah, like I don't know, the quality of the channel might get better as time goes on, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so aside from that, that's gonna be basically the next 6 months of what might be going on with this channel. As always, if there's anything you want to like recommend me in regards to like how I edit my videos, what games I could play, how I can spice things up to get more views, let me know. I'm all ears. I just want to actually thank everyone that's been watching my channel. Currently have like 34 subscribers. I know a couple of them are my friends, but you know, it means a lot that y'all are watching this. Like, I don't even care if you guys just like press my video and quickly leave. Just seeing like that view count go up, it gets me excited. Like, like I believe one of the videos, like the first Fallout video, I think I got like 60 views or something like that. I was knocked out of my pants. I am not lying. Like, I know people, like to some YouTubers, like getting 10,000 views is like nothing to them, but just even getting 20 is a lot, in my opinion. So thank you as always. But yeah, I guess in my life, nothing's been going on. So now I'm gonna kind of like divert the topic away. So if you're done, if all you wanted to hear was about like the channel's future, that's basically it. I'm just gonna be talking a little bit about myself, trying to waste a little bit more time so that I can get all the credits rolling. Again, I want to give all these people, not a shout out because my channel is small, but just give credit where credit is due. But yeah, so I guess in my life, nothing's been going on that's like surprising. I got like, what do you call it? Like in terms of like other games I've been playing, I've been getting into Banjo-Kazooie a lot. It's one of my childhood favorite games that I used to play on the N64, but I recently found out like in the Xbox Game Pass that they have Banjo-Kazooie, so I'm going to be playing that. I might try asking my friends if they want to play the OG Doom with me, because, what do you call it, I love OG Doom, especially Doom 2, the double barrel shotgun, Italian chef's kiss. And aside from that, I was also going to think about playing 007. I admit I never played it, but I always see the hype around it and people talking about like, oh, how they would play like, it used to be the Halo back in the days, where in my time, a lot of the kids and teenagers and adults would play Halo 3 and Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops. The people before then would play a fuck ton of 007 GoldenEye, so I look forward to that. Key thing being, apparently there's also a campaign for it, so maybe if there's a way I could like record myself playing 007 on my computer, maybe that might be a part of the series, like maybe like a future series. So yeah. Oh, they're actually like listing out the people who voiced it. But yeah, not sure what else to talk about. Oh, Overwatch. So I know in the beginning of the video I talked about how I got my ass kicked. When I said that in like 2 episodes prior that I may be able to get to like Masters rank in Overwatch 2 if I really tried, I think that's a freaking lie. I'll admit it myself, because I said that because I was just being cocky and I didn't really know. Like, I haven't really played competitive Overwatch. I'm just struggling in Platinum right now, I'm gonna be honest. Partially my fault. With the new update that came out, I haven't been switching over. Like, my favorite characters are Ana, Brig, sometimes Lifeweaver, and Illari. And Ana and Illari are just like utter shit right now in the state that the game is. They just like, because the current meta, speaking of the devil I mentioned, the dive meta, it just made a big comeback right now. So I'm just getting dived all the time. It's not fun. Sure, I do switch to Moira sometimes, but I freaking hate playing Moira. It just feels like such a cheap shot, in my opinion. Like with the aiming and shit. But yeah, like if you play Moira or like main her, like I no hate against that. It's just, I don't know. I just don't like playing her myself. It's just not that fun. But yeah, that's basically just my Overwatch progress. In terms of like that mini-series that I was going to talk about, where I talk about like game design, like hero design, or like my ideas for Overwatch, I'm going to be working on that in the background as I'm creating the just me playing, what do you call it, Lego Star Wars Complete Saga. Reason being, it's really hard to keep up 2 series at once, like on a consistent schedule. So what I might do is, as I'm making or like recording for the Lego Star Wars, I'm just gonna be stocking up videos on the hero designs, and then once I'm done with the Lego Star Wars Complete Saga, I will work on uploading BioShock 2, right? But luckily, because I stockpiled on the hero design ideas, I can upload that on Wednesdays, similar to how I did the Love Kami series, while uploading the BioShock series on Monday. So, if, what do you call it, I don't know, like if you have nothing to watch on on Wednesday, because you already watched my just me playing whatever game series, now you got like a hero design series, pretty much. So, yeah, what do you call it, if you want like on a hint, like a couple of ideas I've been thinking of, most of them were tanks and I think several of them are damaged. Reason being is when I create like when I design like a hero myself, I think of more about the fun rather than is the hero balanced at all. Cause I'm gonna be like, I saw a recent video by someone and they described that Ball, Winston, and Doomfist, they all play the same. Sure, they have like different movement abilities, but they're kind of, I have to like wholeheartedly agree with that. They all play like a dive mechanic where you want to like go in, kill one person, and just get the fuck out, right? And basically increase, like, they have really fast tempo in a team fight. So my whole ideology when designing these heroes is to create something different, that can be like fun, and also I want to create, like, when I'm designing these heroes, like, you're gonna find out like the hero, like, my whole ideology is not only for fun but also to like it's easy to pick up for like the casual players, but it also has this high skill ceiling. I think that's what it's called. That's why I always put Anna into such a high regard. Like, sure, she's easy to pick up, but if you want to like master her abilities and skills, you have to like, like really dedicate yourself. And when you do get to that point, you really get rewarded for all like your skills. So like, let's say Nano Genji is rushing against you. If you're like really good with the sleep dart, you can always land that sleep dart. If you're like really good timing your grenade with Ana, you can basically finish a fight. I'm not sure in the current ecosystem, especially with that damage passive, but beforehand, the nade stopping the healing, that's like game changing right there. So yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I guess like I can't believe the credits is still going on, but I'll just keep rambling for a little bit more. Oh, there you go. I don't know if you guys can see the name, but the third name under special thanks, Todd Howard. There you go. That's pretty cool. What do you call it? One of my dreams, potentially, if I get enough clout and if I'm really good at programming, is I want to join Bethesda or Blizzard. If I join Blizzard, obviously I would want to become a hero designer or like a game director for the Overwatch team, Team 4, I believe. And then if I was to join Bethesda, oh my gosh, I wish I could work on Fallout, like a new Fallout with Obsidian and In Exile. If I really got to that point, like let's say I got to the point where I'm like Todd Howard, who's also a game director, similar to Jeff Kaplan, I would try my best to convince the stakeholders, like, yo, let's rehire Obsidian Entertainment and In Exile, and let's try to make the best fucking Fallout game in the entire franchise. Cause sure, we have New Vegas, right? But they never got the time. They only got like 18 months to create the game. I think it would be like so freaking cool if we can like give the team the proper amount of time, money, and also creative design to just like create the best game ever. If I were to direct the game myself, what do you call it? I would want the game. I would want the new Fallout game to be somewhere in. I either want like a part 2 to New Vegas, similar to how like in Fallout 1, Fallout 2 is kind of connected in a way to Fallout 1. If you don't know why, it's because so the protagonist in Fallout 1 becomes like the leader or founder of a tribe in Fallout 2, and as a result, as you're like exploring the area and like looking into the lore of Fallout 2, you notice that there's like some remnant of like Fallout 1 lore that still gets talked about within the lore of Fallout 2. So if we were to create a Fallout New Vegas 2, I would kind of want to like repeat that in a way with Fallout New Vegas Part 2. If not that, what do you call it? I was gonna say Miami, but I remember that there's a modding team that's creating Fallout Miami for Fallout 4. So if I were to pick one, I would have to either pick. I would want to pick somewhere in the west side of, what do you call it, the United States of America. Reason being that we already got the two most recent Fallout games were in the East Coast. Number one, Massachusetts, Boston, and the second being in West Virginia, right? So I would have to pick. I was gonna say like South Dakota, and I know you got like the reason is gonna be stupid, but it's because of Dances with Wolves. If you guys remember like those photos I showed you guys of like the Great Plains and what do you call it, like the mountains, it'd be kind of like, I don't know, I don't think I ever seen a Fallout setting in the plains. Sure, we have like the desert, like a flat area in New Vegas, but there's basically no life to it because everything's like dried up. So I would want like a Fallout New Vegas somewhere set in the Great Plains of the United States. Some specific things I would like to see incorporated into that game would be like a mutated buffalo. I think that'd be sick. It can be like the Great Plains version of like a Yaogwai from the East Coast, where like it's tanky, it does a lot of damage, but it's not as deadly as a Deathclaw. Its whole point can be like it rushes you down and it takes a lot of hits. So like good weapons against it would be like a shotgun because it's always going to be up close to you. The other thing I would want to see is like similar to how there's a DLC called Honest Hearts in Fallout New Vegas, funny enough. It'd be cool if we can incorporate some kind of like Native American, like tribe into that main story. Maybe similar to like Dances with Wolves, they're kind of getting like, there's like a conflict in which like the Native Americans are getting, I don't know, like overtaken by some big faction. So similar to like the Minutemen, you can team up with them and like fight against the big faction if you want, or you can help like that big bad guy or a good guy in this case, or I mean like I guess all in point of view, but you can help that big team like conquer the Native Americans and they all die out, similar to like how, what do you call it, in history, the United States started like, what do you call it, I don't know how to say it, they started immigrating more and more, or like spreading across the United States from the east to the west. So something similar to that. Another thing I would like to see is like wolves, mutated wolves, or it doesn't have to be mutated. It could be like similar to like dog meat, where you have like a wolf as a companion. Because in Dances with Wolves, if you can't already tell by the movie title, there's also a friendly wolf called Two Socks. So I think that'd be cool. I also wouldn't mind seeing a mutated horse. Because also in the movie Dances with Wolves, there's a horse called Cisco that you can ride. So maybe instead of like riding cars and shit, it'd be kind of cool if like the protagonist can use like, or like people start using horses or like mutated horses as a way of travel. Because you know how like technology, like you can't drive cars and shit, right? Because they're like, there's not enough energy, or it's just like too costly, right? So it'd be cool if you can like ride horses as a means of travel. It can be kind of like a just so it's not too overpowered. It doesn't do damage, but it counts as a companion. So if you want to like fast travel with like a dog that can do damage, sure, you can do that, but you won't get like that movement area, like that movement speed to traverse from like one checkpoint to an unmarked checkpoint. But with like a horse, you can do the vice versa, but the horse doesn't really attack. It just like I don't know, it just runs away until you kill everything and then comes back. That's like one way I would kind of like balance the game, if we like created that mode of transportation. But yeah, looks like the credits ended right now. Again, that was quite a trip, and I actually did really good rambling on for like 20 minutes. Congratulations on completing Fallout New Vegas. Would you like to load a save prior to Hoover Dam battle? If you select no, you'll be returned to the main menu. Sure, we'll save. But yeah, thanks. Thank you again, everyone, for joining me. It means a lot. And let me say actually bye to Rex. Might be a long time since I last talked to him. So, Presidential Suite. I'm sorry, Rex. You've been a good boy. You actually beat a bunch of NCR ass. But this is our final time. Maybe one day when I have like the thought of playing the DLCs, we can meet each other at last. But for now, I'm sorry. With that being said, everyone. Oh damn! I don't know how to control my. I don't know how to look towards my character. But yeah, thanks everyone, and have a nice day. Cheers.